And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to today's Mets and Guardians game. The Mets have won the first two of this series, uh, both hitting and pitching so far in this series. But welcome in. Stanley's already here saying good afternoon, John and PAS family. Raymond's here as well. What is going on, everybody? Once again, I know the chat will probably be kind of quiet today just because it's in the middle of the workday. So, but let's get going over on the TikTok side as well. We are good to go. Once again, the Mets going for the 3-game sweep here. I believe the only sweep they have on the year. What's up, Andrew? Saying hi, everyone. So let's look here. We got some other games going on already. Baltimore and the Angels are scoreless in the top of the second. The Angels do have the bases loaded with one out there. Welcome back, Michael. Excuse me. Cincinnati has a 1-0 lead over the A's already. We're the next game to start. And then at 2:10, you got Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Toronto and the Cubs at 2:20. Then at 4 o'clock, you have Detroit and Seattle. Then at 6 o'clock, you have Washington and Philadelphia. The White Sox and Red Sox at 7. Miami and Atlanta at 7 as well. Then at 7:40, Minnesota and Kansas City. And tonight at 9:40, San Diego and Arizona. Thank you, Raymond. I will update once the game actually starts. Once again, I will update the graphics here. But once again, welcome in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday afternoon. It's hot and humid here in the Poconos. Tanner checking us out over on the TikTok side already. Gelb's doing a pregame interview here. Paula's here. What's up, Paula? Why did it not bring in... Why did the software not bring in Paula's comments? Let's hit the live button. Maybe that's why. Alright. Hopefully we get all the comments now. Michael says it's hot and humid in North Carolina as well. Game's supposed to start here in a couple minutes, so I don't know why they're still doing... Sun is shining. Still doing pregame interviews. Maybe SNY got enough complaints that they did it during the second inning last night. But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll go live here in a couple... Well, we are live, but we'll start calling the game here once it starts. That was Zach Thornton that they were talking to. But once again, welcome in. It is a day game, so a lot of people might not be here. Let's get into today's lineups then, since they're still doing interviews. For the Mets, it'll be Francisco Lindor to lead it off. Bo Bichette will bat second. Luis Robert Jr. will bat third. Bench fourth. Francisco Alvarez will DH and bat fifth. Semien sixth. Wagaman seventh. Terens eighth. And Christian Pache getting his first at-bats of the year here. He will bat ninth. In the Guardian defense this afternoon, it'll be Ramirez at third. Rocchio at short. Yanoa, I forget how they pronounced it. Young man was unbelievable last night in his debut. 4 out of 5 at the plate. But Nathaniel Lowe will be at first base. Patrick Bailey behind the dish. And in the outfield from left to right, Martinez, Halpin, and DeLauder is your starting defense. Once again, NFL preseason starts tonight. We'll be live for that. I don't know who will be joining us. Hey, Miss Gina's here. What's up, Miss Gina? But we'll be live. We'll be setting up the screen. We'll be setting up the screen. We'll be both live streaming to the Pure Adrenaline. If you're on YouTube, we'll be live streaming to both the Pure Adrenaline sports page and the Pure Adrenaline football page as well. So. Pleading the fifth. I'm kind of late, so sorry. Nope, we did not get first pitch yet, Miss Gina. The bell did not ring. The bell did not ring. Sarah's here. Welcome in, Sarah. I think Sarah's been here before. Name looks familiar. But once again, welcome in. I wonder if you're watching on the TikTok side. Now, I think I'm dual streaming, but I want to know if you're watching on the big screen or the vertical stream. They're going to another commercial break here. The Angels did not score. Once again, bases loaded and only one out for the Angels in the second, and they did not score. The Orioles are up in the bottom of the second. They have a runner on first with one out. All right, Sarah, not sure what you're doing there, but you're going to get yourself timed out by a mod here pretty soon. Michael says sweep the guards. Act like you're part of society, please. Oh, I haven't. I don't think I'm getting everybody's message. Oh, there's Sharon. Yep. Sharon's here. With cousin Nolan on the mound. Of course, Sharon was going to be here. Yeah, we've said hi, Sarah. You don't have to keep saying it. Thomas with the gold coin. Thank you so much, Thomas. Appreciate that. A little rattled. Couldn't wake my son up for work. It's not my job, man. Foster Griffin on the mound today for the Guardians. 12-3 and 22 starts. A 3.06 ERA. All right, we're already going to start blocking people here. We are not dealing with this betting nonsense today. You all get out of hand. I'm good, Sarah. How are you? You can watch along and not chat there, Rashad. Oh, I don't have my screen going. What's going on here? I had it loaded and it went away. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, I got rid of it. That's why. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. And let's get this going as well. No, it's illegal to show the game, Carlos. Carlo. It's illegal to show the game. Hey, Sean's here saying 8-2. What's up, Sean? 8-2 and 8 Ks. In for a strike, 0-2. Tagging in with a Batista bomb. Inside, 1-2. One out here. And that one popped foul. First base side. Low, it'll go out of play. Low gave it a look. We're good, Sean. Thank you. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start this one. Raymond saying 5-4. And for a strike, 0-1. Sharon says 7-1, 9 Ks for cousin Nolan. All right, sir. Goodbye. You've asked 900 times already. Come on. You can watch along, not chat. The 0-2 from Griffin. Down low, 1-2. Stanley saying 6-4. Outside, 2-2. Whoa, Miss Gina saying 11-4 with 7 strikeouts. What's up, Frank R? And that's a base hit, a 2-out single for Robert. Somebody, who was it? 11-4, Miss Gina. Okay, Platinum, you're gone for the day as well. Bench fouls it off 0-1. Griffin getting ready to throw his 15th pitch of the inning. Inside, 1-1. No, I already timed him out, Miss Gina. He's gone. The 1-1. Inside corner, 1-2. No warnings today. They check down at third. No swing, 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Griffin strikes out 3 in the inning. We go bottom 1. Nolan McLean coming out. For the Guardians today, it'll be Bazana DHing and leading off. DeLauder will bat second. Ramirez in the lineup for the first time this series. Third, Lowe fourth. Martinez fifth. Rocchio sixth. Halpin seventh. Bailey eighth. And Yanoa, it doesn't sound anywhere near like it's spelt. But it'll be Nolan McLean on the mound for our Mets. All right, Sarah. Sarah somehow found a way back. Sarah, once you ask how I'm doing the first time and I answer, you don't need to ask 13 more times. Basketball says the bench is emptied in the Tigers game last night. Why? Like, did somebody get hit? Like, what happened? Oh, Gleyber Torres got hit. We're here to chat about the game. All right, here we go. McLean's first pitch popped up left side. Pache is there, and tonight he makes the catch. One away. Outside 1-0 to DeLauder. Mets fan 2901 saying, let's go Mets. What's up, Sir Charles? How are things in paradise today? Outside 2-0. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. 2-1. I'm ready. I am ready for football. We'll be live tonight. Outside 3-1. No swing. Terren's challenged. It's either ball four or strike two. And it's high. It's ball four. So the Mets lose a challenge. And the Guardians get their first base runner of the day. Down low, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count. And last foul, 1-2. $7:45. The game starts about 8 o'clock. I'm going to hit the live button about 7:45. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Maybe a little bit later, depending on if anybody's joining. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. No, I just set it up today. Outside. And that's ball four. So back-to-back walks here. Come on, Nolan. Throw strikes, dude. Attack. These Mets pitchers got to stop trying to work the plate. Throw strikes. Here's low. Up high, 1-0. Once again, not throwing strikes. These guys are all so much better when they attack the hitters, but yet every game they keep doing this nonsense. Outside, 2-0. The Mets, Terren's challenged this. The Mets might be out of challenges here in the first inning. It's a strike. So it gets overturned? No idea. No idea who's getting in. First off, it's just the game, and the inductions are Saturday. But I don't know who's going in. The 1-1. And chopped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. And a chopper foul up the first base line. The 1-2. And that one laced in the left field. That's in for a base hit. Pache will be held at third. The base is loaded here with one out. The game I was looking forward to this series. We can't get out of the first inning. That's not a pitcher's pitch. That's low. He goes the other way all the time. Why are you pitching him outside? 17 pitches already here in the first inning. Still only one out. What's up, Johnny? Johnny here waving hi. Studman's back. What's up, Studman? Base hit up the middle. That's going to score two. Jeff Rapp is back. What's up, Jeff? Runner still on the corners here. In for a strike, 0-1. You got to limit the damage here to 2. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Well, you already struck out once, Studman. 0 for 11 in the series with 7 strikeouts. Down low, 1-2. What's up, Frank T? Metal Stick is back. What's up, Metal Stick? No. It's 2-0 Cleveland right now. Two nothing Cleveland. Well, still only one out. Runner still on first and second. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. And that one blooped out to the left. That's going to drop in. Lowe's going to be stopped at third, so it'll load the bases again. That'll bring up Bailey. The first pitch to Bailey. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. And he pops out one out to right. Benj coming towards the line. And he'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Guardians get 2. 8 men come to the plate. We go to the second. Alvarez, Semien, and Wagaman coming up for our Mets. Other games going on right now. The Angels have a 3-1 lead over the Orioles in the third. And the A's have a 3-1 lead over the Reds in the fourth inning. It must be tough on the TikTok side to see the score. So let's see if we can fix that. Why is this not working? Delete. Delete. No. Outside corner, 0-1. That one hit out to shallow right field, and it'll be caught. One away. The Lauder came in to make the catch. Inside, 2-1. Semien flies one out to left center field, back to the track at the wall, and it's off the fence. They're going to call it a home run. We'll get a replay. It looked like it was off the fence for me, but we'll see. No argument from the Guardian, so it's a home run for Semien. Let's look. It hit behind the fence. It hit behind the fence and backs back over. And Wagaman with a base hit up the middle. What is going on here? That one hit out to right. Back to the track at the wall, and it's out of here. Luis Torrens with a 2-run homer gives the Mets the lead. And the Mets respond right back. Pache takes the first pitch outside. Oh, in for a strike, 1-1. Foul straight back, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike three, got him looking. Two away. Four strikeouts for Griffin. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And chopped foul, quickly down 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Jonathan's back, saying just a quick stop in between meetings. Jan has now gone super viral. Love it. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Frank. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, ball three. The 3-2. And popped up. Foul territory. Bailey gives chase, but it goes out of play. Teddy Delgado's back. What's up? The 3-2. And that one hit out to right center field. It'll be caught. That'll end the inning. But the Mets respond. No, it was not a leadoff home run. We get a solo shot from Semien, and then a two-run shot from Torrens, and the Mets take a 3-2 lead, going bottom two. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Guardians. The A's and Reds are now tied up at 3. Yeah, Raymond says, let's go, Nolan. Throw strikes. You got to attack. You can't be painting around the corners. This pitching staff is not built like that. If the team plays like this more and more, I'd petition to move trade deadline earlier. Alright, I'm going to actually stop over on the TikTok side and reload it, because I've been having an issue. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. Bottom two. In for a strike here, 0-1. Chopped up the first base side, 0-2. Jonathan, if you're still here, before you go into your next meeting, tell them that, like, listen, I can't. The Mets are on. I can't be doing this. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Second strikeout for Nolan. Nope. Facebook gave me a thing too. What's going on here? Bazana fouls it off. And he chops one foul at the first base side, 1-2. Frank says 29 likes, but I see more likes on the way. Let's go. Once again, we fell just short last night. We ended up with 121. Outside, 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2. Outside ball 4. Come on, dude. Third walk already. Attack. Stop pitching around the plate. He's up to 40 pitches already here with only one out in the second inning. In for a strike, 0-1. The Lauder walked and scored his first time. Both guys that walked in the first inning scored. Raymond asking for a double play here. Pickoff throw, not in time. Charlie says thank you for reminding me to hit the like button. The runner goes. The pitch is high to throw down to second. Ooh, that was close at second, but they're calling him safe. Pitch was high. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. He went, struck him out. 2 away. The Lauder got called out on that check swing last night too. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Here's Ramirez who walked his... Yeah, Ramirez walked and scored too. On the outside corner, 0-1. Man, what in-depth analysis by Vibes. In-depth analysis there. Cleveland sucks. That's why they're fighting for a playoff spot. But yeah, they suck. 1-1 to count to Ramirez. Just missed there. 2-1. To 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. 2-2 to count. Yep, Wyatt Earp mustache up. Oh, great diving stop by Wagaman and beat him to the bag. Let's go. McLean covered the bag. What a play by Wagaman. We go to the third, 3-2 Mets. Mountain Man is back. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on here. Angels still up 3-1 over Baltimore. The A's and Reds still tied at 3. Pittsburgh and Milwaukee getting warmed up. If that's the game that's going on when we're done, we'll redirect everybody over to Dr. Delay. But we are going to the third. No, I won't do that. Oops. Okay, Facebook, we're gonna stop streaming to Facebook if they flag my stream every time. Not sure why they do it. Nobody else does. Bichette will lead off the third. Tom Fisher says, I've got a good feelings about this game, folks. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Why do you need the Guardians to win? Chopped foul, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Okay, you are timed out for the rest of the day. We don't do betting stuff here. We don't do betting stuff here. Could care less about your bet. Outside, ball 4. So that'll bring up Robert Jr., who singled his first time. Grounded to third. They go to second for 1. The return throw, not in time. So a fielder's choice. Mets still have a runner on first with 1 out. That'll bring up Benj, who struck out his first time. I don't write them, I just read them. I have lost the game. Nope, there we go. Count is 0-1 here. The 0-1. And he pops one out to center. Help it onto the track. He jumps. It's off the top of the wall. It's rolling away. Robert's on his way to third. Ben to third. Robert will score, and the Mets take a 4-2 lead. That wall is huge out there, and it was off the wall about halfway up. It's not as big as the green monster. The count's actually 1-0. Outside 2-0. So a run, in for a strike, 2-1. So a run in the inning. Yo, what up, JG? A run home in the inning. A runner on third with less than 2 outs here. The 2-1. In for a strike. No, inside. 3-1. McLean's pitching for the Mets today, JG. He's had a rough first 2 innings. Pitch count wise. And Alvarez fouls it off, 3-2. Three and two to count. And just missed, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. That'll bring up Semien. Semien got the Mets on the board today with the solo home run. Runners on the corners here. Michael says, don't tell my boss man I'm watching. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Oh, Semien's going to challenge. The Mets are going to be out of challenges. What are we doing? Oh, it's outside. Excuse me, 2-0. I have been wrong on the last 3 Met challenges. They were wrong on the first one, but they've been right on the next 3. The 2-0. That was 3. Oh, man. Gary. Hold on, the 3-0. Semien drives one out to left center field. This will get a run home. It's caught. Benj will tag, and he will score. Alvarez holds it first, but it's 5-2 Mets. The home plate umpire today, his name is John Bacon. And Gary said he hasn't been very crispy today. In for a strike, 0-1. Wagaman singled his first time. Andrew, we'll talk about the NFL tonight, dude. Popped foul, 0-2. We're here for baseball right now. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Soggy bacon. Michael putting the bacon in the chat. Bounced in the dirt again, 2-2. Clutch from Stony. What up, Stony? Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Stony, you missed it. Jonathan was back last night in the chat. He stopped in today, but he said he's in meetings today. 7:45 tonight. And for strike 3, that'll end the inning. But the Mets add 2 more. It's 5-2. I didn't think they were that good. I got them. They tasted like regular Doritos to me. All right, dude. You don't want to talk about the game we're talking about, so you don't need to be here today. You can listen in, but not chat. You want to talk about everything but what we're doing. So we'll see you in next stream. Stoney says, I think I finally got my phone fixed. Right. Right. The typing was because it was a phone issue. No, I'm just kidding, Stoney. Miss Gina, when I found them, they were at Target. I don't know if you have a Target by you or not, but that's where I found mine. New phone will do that. New phone will do that. They might be gone already too. They might not have them anymore. I'm a little upset they didn't bring back the pickle chips, the pickle Doritos this year. Christopher Brady says, I'm late, but I'm here at work. Outside, 0-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. There's a strike. Nope, up high, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. 2-1. Teach the phone the power of a hammer. The 2-2. Swung and a missed. He struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Cousin Nolan. Whoa, way inside. 1-0. Down low, 2-0. And that one laced out to right center field. Robert on the run will make the catch. In the gap. 2 away. And Rocchio flies one out to right center field. Robert on the run will make the catch there as well. McLean has a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the fourth. 5-2 Mets. 8-9-1 coming up. All right, let's look. McLean took your advice. Can the Mets hold on? We'll see. Let's sweep the Gordians, he says, yeah. Not a fan of the ketchup chips. Which is weird, too, because I like ketchup. I did not like the chips. All right, here's Terren. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Up high, 1-1. And ripped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Griffin. That'll bring up Pache, who struck out looking his first time. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Listening to Keith talk a little bit here about a story. Mets defense showing up so far. What's up, Bernard? Down low, 2-2. And that one hit out to right. Towards the line. Foul territory. It's caught. 2 away. Not sure if he was in fair territory or foul territory. Either way, there's 2 out. Let's see where he makes the catch. That's a fair ball. Back to the top of the lineup. Pache. You're welcome, Christopher. And pop foul, 1-1. Lindor flew out to right field this last time. Struck out his first time. Count is 1-1. Frank says Mrs. Jane and Carla send hellos. Hello. La, la, la. Who's going to win today? The team that scores the most runs will win today. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. "43 likes and climbing," says Frank. The 2-2. And it lines it out to right. Foul. No television work. Stop it. You know what I mean. Do you though? The Guardians will win. First off, try it in English. So I can understand what you're asking. And I don't know who's going to win the friggin' game. Stop asking. That's lined into left field. Hey, a base hit for Francisco Lindor. Streamers don't know who's going to win the game. We don't get the printout at the beginning of the day. In for a strike, 0-1 to Bichette. Oh, Stoney likes the cheddar and sour cream. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Pittsburgh tomorrow night. Starting tomorrow night, we got a 3-game set with the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Oh, those are good, Sharon. Those Herb salt and pepper chips are really good. That's taken the other way. Base hit. Lindor will go first to third. Bichette heads to second. And the Mets have runners at second and third with 2 out here. That'll bring up Robert Jr., who's 1 for 2 on the day. I that's odd, JG. Why? I ask because I don't. But JG says he likes 4-game series. I don't. I don't know why. Stoney says, "Come on, Rob. Would you like to give directions to your house?" He said. "Come on, Robert. Bring a run. Let's give another insurance run." Fouled off, 0-1. Nope, no eating. I ate before the broadcast today, so I don't do it during the stream. Swung on a miss, 0-2. This is getting interesting. Could it be the run on wins we've been waiting for? Let's go. I hope so, Joe. Inside, 1-2. And that one blooped out to right. The Lauder will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 4. It's still 5-2 Mets. Oh, Sinbin just went live as well. Sinbin was having all sorts of problems last night. Gotcha, JG. By the 4th game, I'm like, yeah, this series is done. Reds have taken the lead. Oh, they have. It's 5-3. They still got bases loaded too. Luke says, "You do a great presentation. Mets are going to the playoffs, so get ready." Could you imagine if they go on a magical run? Oh, baby. Oh! Mustard. Not until September sometime. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Oh, look at that. That hot dog looks good. Oh, you gotta have a hot dog that's a little on the burnt side. Come on, Gelbs. The bread looks good. Gelbs, Gelbs is impressed with the hot dog. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And that one popped out to left. 0-2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. I gotta find out this mustard. Oh, a 7-8 on the Cleveland hot dog. In for a strike, 0-1. Cousin Nolan. Up high, 1-1. I gotta find a way to clip this interview with Gelbs and post it on the community tab. This is awesome. So we're gonna foul tipped 1-2. Sharon says, like my dog's chart. Here comes the amazing Mets, and their competition was tougher than these teams. Outside, 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. 6 strikeouts. They're still talking about the hot dogs here. Whoa, he hit him. Did he hit him? No, 1-0. I don't know how that ball missed. And a chopper to second. Oh, Lindor's got it behind the back. Over to first. Another 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the 5th. Still 5-2 Mets. It'll be Benj, Alvarez, and Semien coming up. So can you buy it? Is it something that's available out of... shop? Can you buy it? Oh, you can. Bones703 just subscribed. Thank you, Bones. Oh, they make a horseradish sauce too. Whoa. Oh, it's a case. It's a case of 12. It's a case of 12. I might have to. I might have to hunt down this Bertman's mustard. I don't want to buy a case of it though. We don't eat that many hot dogs. Matt Festa will be the pitcher here for the Guardians. Benj will take a strike. 0-1. And that one popped out the center. Halpin will make the catch. 1 away. Foster Griffin in his Guardians debut only goes 4 innings. He was 12-3 on the year coming in. Leaves with a 5-2 deficit. Pitcher on the short side. Oh, and 1 to count here as that one's fouled off. Up and in. 1-1. Bertman's original. You're looking for the original ballpark mustard. Oh, way inside. 3-1. Whoa, that would have been ball 4. 3-2 as he swings and misses. Two, 3-2 the count. Outside ball 4. Did they challenge? No. So Alvarez has walked for the second time. Here's Semien. Semien 1-for-1 on the day. A solo home run in the second. Had a sacrifice fly for an RBI in the third. In for a strike, 0-1. I don't know if it's spicy or not. The original is a rich, smooth, old world style brown mustard that Cleveland has been craving for over 90 years. The quality ingredients starting with vinegar. Five and the 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. The 2-2. Pop foul would do it again. The 2-2. And it pulled down the third. That's a fair ball down into the left field corner. Alvarez will go to third. Simeon's got a double. Second and third and one out. That'll bring up Weigeman. Weigeman has a single today and scored a run. But Weigeman's also got the big play on defense with that diving stop that would have scored a run. Oh, Jared Young's going to bat here. And that one, that's a base hit. Alvarez will score. Semien stops at second. Young with the pinch hit single scores a run. And it's 6-2 Mets. Kenneth Clark is here saying hello, my friends. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing good today. Just ate some chicken wings for lunch. Very nice. You tell us you got chicken wings, but what do you got? What do you got? Barbecue, garlic parm. What do you got? Just plain? Pickoff throw, not in time. Deal one. Now swung on a miss, 0-2. Barbecue and garlic. Young will go down to second base. They're going to bring the infield in here with second and third and one out. Up and in, 2-2. And that's with the whopping. And pop foul. Oh, DeLauder, the right fielder along the line, will make the catch. Semien will fake the throw. Oh, one hop to the plate. It would have been close. But two away. That'll bring up Pache, who's 0 for 2. Oh, A.J. Ewing will bat here. It'll be Ewing. Ewing had the base hit in the ninth inning last night that tied the game. We're not even halfway through this one yet. We're one out away from being halfway through. And a little chopper to third. over to first. That'll retire the side, but the Mets add a run. Now we're halfway through. Back to the top of the Gordian lineup here. Bazana, Delorter, and Ramirez. But our Mets up 6-2. Bottom six there in Baltimore. The Angels are still up 3-1. The Reds are up 5-3 over the A's in the seventh. Milwaukee up 1-0 over Pittsburgh in the second. And they're in the bottom of the first there between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cubs. 1-0 Toronto. Mets bats are alive. Boo. It's not even worth reading. Boo. Everybody on the YouTube side, boo's in the chat. Shouldn't be listening to music, Frank. It'll rot your brain. Nope, that's not what I want. Miss Gina Boo. Boo. In for a strike, 1-1. Young stays in the game at first. Ewing stays in at left. And Bazana pops it foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Called a strike. Got him looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. And Delorter lines one in the right, and that'll get down for a base hit. A 1-out single. In for a strike. No, called the ball. Not sure where that one missed. Want to know the count. Outside 2-0. No, Frank, dude, pay attention. Outside 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. And that one lined out in the right center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Here's low. Runners on first and second with one out. Outside, 1-0. Now McLean can't get a strike here. Outside, 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Amazing how you can be so sharp and then all of a sudden fall apart. There's a strike, 3-1. Three and one to count. That's drilled to deep right field, and that ball's out of here. It's 6-5. All of a sudden, a one-run ball game because you can't throw strikes. Chopped foul, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Chopped foul, still 1-2. Called strike 3. 2 away. They just re-showed that home run. That pitch was supposed to be way outside. That pitch was right down the middle of the plate. Chops foul, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Lined in the left field, another base hit. Well, you got to. He's up to 90 pitches here. Swung and a missed. I guess I was way off about the under today. The 0-1. Whoa, way up and in. 1-1. The Angels just took a 4-1 lead over the Orioles. The 1-1. And that's a base hit in the right field. The Mets still don't have anybody up in the pen. Meeting at the mound here. And up high, 1-0. This is high. The Mets are going to be out of challenges halfway through this game. And it's high. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Outside 2-0. Come on. Young's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. That'll retire the side. That's got to be it for McLean. The Orioles get the 3 off the low home run. It's now 6-5 Mets as we head to the 6th inning. Just looking to see if there's any reason why nobody was getting up in the bullpen here. I don't like that. I don't know what the deal was with that. All right, back to the top of the lineup here for the Mets. Lindor, Bichette, and Robert Jr. Only up or run now. Bounce in the dirt. Want to know? Holderman, the new pitcher here. Former Met. The 1-0. Swung on a missed 1-1. Yo, Rafael Santana, thank you so much for the jamming. Ground ball down the first base side. 1-2 to Lindor. One and two the count. Popped foul. Two, still 1-2. Raphael, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you guys sending those little emotes. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And fouled it off. Yeah, well, that's not a good excuse, Jeff. You got to know when your pitcher's worn out. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Fouled off again. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. Lindor's 1-for-4 on the day. That's fouled down the right field side, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. One and two to count. And that one blooped out to right. The loader will come in, 2 away. Check swing foul, 0-1. Outside, 2-0. Two and oh the count here. And Robert lines one to the left. That'll get down for a 2-out single. His second hit of the day. That'll bring out Benj, who's 1 for 3 with a triple. That's a broken bat. That'll get down in the left field. The Mets have back-to-back 2-out singles. We'll bring up Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Shattered that bat. Guardian pitching coach going out to the mound here. Hogan's here. What's up, Hogan? Yoho getting warmed up in the Guardian pen. Hogan says lunchtime at work. All right, back-to-back 2-out singles here. See what Alvarez can do. In for inside 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, that's when you can appreciate the value of every drop. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Let's get rid of that. 2-1 to count here. Two and one to count. The pitch. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. And a little chopper foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2 to Alvarez. Outside, 3-2. Alvarez has been showing a little bit more patience. 9 walks over his last 8 games. The 3-2. And a little fister to the right side. over to first, and the inning is over. We, the Mets have stranded 8 today. We go bottom 6. 9-1-2 for the Guardians coming up. We'll see who's coming in for the Mets. I do not think they will keep McLean in the game at 90 some pitches. What's he doing? Just checking in on all the sides. Let's look at the scores again. Top of the 8th inning, the Angels still up 4-1 over Baltimore. The Reds up 6-3. They got another run. It was 5. It's now 6. Milwaukee up 2-0 over Pittsburgh. Toronto still up 1-0 over the Cubs. All other games are later on. It's good for you. Fast food's good for you. Yeah, light schedule today. Once again, Mets and Pirates starting tomorrow. We'll be live for all 3 over the weekend. We'll have our MLB Power Rankings stream again on Sunday. Nate Lavender is the pitcher here for the Mets now. In first, no, inside 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Starting to rain a little bit. Check swing foul, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one popped out the center. Robert barely has to move. Now a couple steps back. 1 away. Up to the top of the lineup here with Bazana. Bazana's 0 for 2 with a walk. Not sure what the delay is here. This game has no pace, man. The first pitch. Swung on a miss by Adele. Oh, so Adele getting the pinch hit responsibilities here. Up high, 1-1. The one what? Swung on a missed. 1-2. Real Richie says, who do you think will win? I hate to say it, I think the Guardians are going to win today. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Two out and nobody on here for DeLauder. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Check swing foul, 0-2. Yo, Cheeto's back. What's up, Cheeto? 0-2 the count. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. 1-2, excuse me. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on it. Did he go? They're not going to even check. You got to at least ask. Come on. 2-2 to count. All right, Hogan. Enjoy the rest of your workday. Swung and missed. He struck him out. So a nice 1-2-3 inning from Lavender. We go to the 7th. Still 6-5 Mets. It'll be Semien, Young, and Torrens coming up. Sharon sent the sparkles. Thank you so much for that, Sharon. All right, here we go to the 7th. They are in the bottom of the 8th there in Baltimore. Still 4-1 Angels. The Orioles do have a runner on first and nobody out. Thomas Stanley saying hello. Once again, NFL preseason tonight. Craig Yoho, the new pitcher here for the Guardians. Mets 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Guardians 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. 0-2 the count. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Pittsburgh has tied that game against Milwaukee. And Semien rifles one out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Third hit of the day. Semien's just a triple... words. Semien is now a triple shy of the cycle. Miss Gina says, Mr. John, my photo app showed me it was a year ago today. I went to City for the first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Very cool. So Miss Gina's been hanging out with us a little over a year. The 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. And 2 the count. The 0-2. And popped it up. Second baseman lets it drop. They'll exchange runners. They'll let it drop. They'll get Semien out at second, and Young will be the runner at first. That'll bring up Torrens, who hit a 2-run home run in the second inning. About a month before. Outside, 1-0. Torrens now batting .230 on the year. Young takes off to throw down the second. Nobody even covered. So they got the speedy guy off the base paths, so they don't want to cover the bag. So Young says, I'll take it. Thank you. So the Mets have a runner on second with 1 out. The 1-1 to Torrens. Outside, 2-1. You found us by accident. The 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. The 3-1. And that one slices one towards the right field line. Back near the wall. It's a fair ball into the corner. Young had to stop at third. I thought it was going to be caught. So it's first and third. I don't blame Young for not scoring there. Let's see where this ball lands. Oh, Young should have scored easily on that. Now that looking at it. Runners at the corners here. Here's Ewing. He grounded out his last time. His first time. The first pitch to Ewing. And he drops down a bunt. And he threw the first. And what are we doing here? Not sure what Green's out here complaining about. No. No. Yeah, let's see. So I don't know why you do that, because now it's second and third with 2 out. What a waste that was, because here's Lindor, and he's going to strike out. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And a little check swing foul, 0-2. What are we doing bunting there? Ewing's not going to ground into a double play. Why are we bunting? What's up, Grizz? Lindor crushes one out to right field. Did he get enough? The ball's out of here. Welcome back to Cleveland. 10th home run of the year. Makes it 9-5 Mets. 0-2 in the count, and he crushes one out to right. Lindor needed that. Met fans needed that. It's now 9-5. Fouled off, 0-1 by Bichette. Fouled off, 0-2. Miss Gina says 11-4. Your prediction was 11-4. Outside 1-2. The 1-2. Bichette strikes out. That'll end the inning. But Lindor's 3-run bomb gives the Mets a 4-run lead. It's 9-5. Stand up and stretch, everybody. We're going bottom 7. And we will be right back with the rest of this one. All right, we are back in for the rest of this one. Where's the? I hear the game. Where is it? There we go. We go bottom 7. Kodai Senga will be the new pitcher here for our Mets. And a ground ball to second. Over to first. One pitch, one away. And Roadrunner Steve says, John Lindor must have heard you say that he'll strike out. And then I got egg on my face, right? After saying that. And then celebrating the home run, right? In for a strike, 0-1. Yo, Cricket is here. What's up, Cricket? Cricket. In for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up, foul territory. It'll go out of play. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Yo, hey, Vineland's back. What's up? Good day, chaps. The 3-2. Sengo deals. And a little chopper foul up the first base side. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. They are in the bottom of the ninth there in Baltimore. It's still 4-1 Angels. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That would have been ball 4. 2 away. Violent gifted a membership. Robert Saunders, congratulations. Appreciate that, Violent, going above and beyond like that to support the channel. Up high. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. Bounce in the dirt. Did he check? He went 0-2. Senga threw that fork ball that bounced before the plate, and he swung at it. The 0-2 from Senga. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Got a piece of Torrens. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Senga has a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. 9-5. Robert Jr., Benj, and Alvarez coming up. Steve Travago's here. Mets are on fire lately, unlike the Phillies. You jinxed it. That's okay. I'm a Met fan. I'm glad I jinxed it. How am I feeling on the Jets this year? They'll play 17 regular season games. They will lose more than they win. Miss Gina says 111 in the chat. $95.37 on the sub count right now. We'll update those numbers here eventually. Swung on a mass to 0-1. Cicconi's the new pitcher here for the Guardians. Slade Ciccone. The 0-1. Swung on a 2. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2. Frank says 71 likes and going strong. We're still 50 some odd likes away. Up and in, 2-2. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button on the YouTube side. The 2-2. And a chopper down to third. That's a fair ball. And Ramirez slid and no throw. It'll be an infield single. Robert's got 3 singles today. See if Ramirez is okay. When he planted his foot, it kind of slid. You know? Run around first. In for a strike, 0-1. Benj is 2 for 4 today with a triple and a single. 0-1 to count. And that one lined out to left. Foul. Robert with his third hit of the game has got his average up to 205 now. Leo's here saying hello everyone. Get that sweep now. 15 hits for the Mets today. Up high, 1-2. Lindor's actually got 2. Bichette's got 1. Robert with 3. Benj with 2. Semien with 3. Wagaman and Young each with 1. Terens with 2. And fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Milwaukee has taken a 3-2 lead over Pittsburgh. Toronto up 1-0 over the Cubs. 2 games are final. The Angels beat the Orioles 4-1, and the Reds beat the A's 6-5. The 1-2. And Benj lines one out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Benj with his third hit of the game. What is up with this offense? Great play calling, we'll say, from Lyndhurst, New Jersey. So the Mets have not given up the lead. Even when they gave up the runs, they didn't give up the lead. So McLean's still in line for the win. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Milwaukee now up 4-2. I just don't think Francisco Lindor cares anymore. Up high, it goes to the backstop. The runners will advance. And I think in the offseason, I honestly think the Mets are going to pursue trading Francisco Lindor. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Alvarez absolutely laces one out to left. That ball's out of here. Oh, it's off the top of the wall. My fault. Robert is in. Not sure why Benj didn't score, but it's 10-5. It was off the top of the wall. Sean did get the 8 strikeouts, correct? And that one laced foul. Juan Lopez says, I just smashed the like button. Thanks for the content. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate that. In for a strike, 0-2. I thought that ball was gone, and it hit Say that wall's 20 feet high. It hit about 19. It hit at the 19 mark. And that one blooped foul. Still 0-2. Still nobody out in the inning, though. Hend, M. Hend, thank you so much. He says, Braves fan here. Great content. Thank you. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2. No worries, Leo. The 3-2. Three and two to count. The 3-2. The pitch. And popped foul again. Luminous, what's up? What is up, Luminous? 3-2 to count. Up and in, ball four. That'll load the bases. Still nobody out here for the Mets. That'll bring up Young. Had to miss most of the game. What's up with the new 29-year-old Mets pitcher? He likes to jump around on the field after striking people out. He struck the first man he faced out last night, loaded the bases, and then got out of it. Outside, 1-0. Yeah. Well, I think two of them were walks, I think. Oh, no, it was 3 straight hits. It was 3 straight hits. My fault. I thought 1 or 2 of them were walks. I was wrong. All right, 1-1 to count to Young here. Still up high, 2-1. 2-1 to count. Welcome in everybody that came over from Oriole Birdwatcher. Sorry, your O's lost. That's too high. 3-1. Thank you, Birdwatcher, for the redirect. Appreciate that. Hopefully our Mets can help you guys out a little bit. Up high, ball 4. That'll force in a run. It's 11-5. Young, second RBI of the day. That's going to be it for Ciccone. He does not retire a batter. A single, a double, and back-to-back walks in the five batters he faced. That'll bring up Torrens with the bases loaded. Carl's here. What's up, Carl? Once again, welcome in everybody that came over from Oriole Birdwatcher. Once again, sorry your O's could not get the win today. Hopefully we can keep you in that race over there with another win here. Yo, what up, Matt? O's pretenders, not contenders, but I keep rooting for us. Leo says, yeah, it's great when we're feeling good about our team. We desperately needed this streak. Let's go. Agreed. But yeah, welcome in once again, everybody. Hit them thumbs up for us. Let's do a streak like the Red Sox. Sign me up for that, Bandit. Not saying the Mets are going to do that, but if the Mets can somehow go on a 15-game winning streak, let's see where we're at right now. Right now, we're 12 games back. 12 games back. I mean, we have to catch everybody. Right? I mean, the Nationals are ahead of us, the Reds are ahead of us, the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Marlins, the Padres are all ahead of us, and those teams aren't even in playoff spots. Then you got the Phillies, Diamondbacks, and Cubs. But, hey, just go out and win your game. Outside, 1-0. Torrens had the big hit in the second inning after the Mets gave up 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Torrens hit the 2-run home run in the second to put the Mets up 3-2, and they have led since. Oseman Scott says I gave you a like and sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sharon says 1 game at a time. 3-0 the count here to Torrens. AJ Ewing the batter on deck. Outside, 4-pitch walk forces in another run. Torrens with his 3rd RBI of the day. 3 straight walks. And I don't know what they're showing there. Oh, the Guardian fans are leaving. Guardian fans are leaving. Ewing hit a bunt in front of the plate his first time. Swung on a mass toe and 1. No, Green will not be back as manager. Green doesn't want him in for a strike going 2. Green wants to go back to his job with the minor league system. Outside, 1-2. Unless he changes his mind. If the Mets go on some magic run and finish, even if they finish a game or 2 out, does he stay? But as of right now, he says no. Down low, 2-2. Once again, still nobody out here in the inning. 3 runs in. Base is still loaded. The 2-2. Oh, check swing foul. Man. Yo, Mikey's back. What's up, Mikey? 2-2 the count here to Ewing. 10th pitch. Swung on a miss. One away. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor had the big 3-run home run his last at bat. It was 6-5, and he made it 9-5. Now batting from the right side. Outside, 1-0. Frank says 84 likes. Let's go. The 1-0. Up high. 2-0. I love this. Great call, John. Let's go for Nolan's win. Detroit. They swept Detroit earlier in the year. Yo, District Nation. The 2-0 to Lindor. Outside, 3-0. Heron to the two right-handed batters that he's faced so far. Not even close to the strike zone. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. That was the miracle match, yep. Go 3-1. And popped it up. Bailey will give it a look, but it goes out of play. 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on and foul tipped, held on by the catcher. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Bichette. Yo, Bam, what's up? Leos is glad to hear about Lindor's homer. What was funny is before it happened, I said he was going to strike out, and that one fouled off 0-2. And the count was 0-2, and then he laced the home run. The 0-2 to Bichette. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and foul tipped. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Milwaukee now up 5-2 over Pittsburgh. The 1-2. And way inside. Two and two to count. Yo, Mrs. Jane at steak dinner. Yo, Rising Rhino is here. What is going on, Rising Rhino? Guys, with the NFL season coming up, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. And fouled off, still 2-2. Rhino will have you covered all day long on Sundays. The primetime games. Him and Dr. DeLay are doing a football show together as well. Rhino, District, BW, if you guys are all still here, Make sure you drop your links in the chat. And Bichette bounces one to third. That's a fair ball. The throw. Not in time. Another run will score. Bichette with his second hit of the day. And the Mets have batted around. That'll bring up Robert, who's 3 for 5. Oh, they're going to bring Austin Hedges in the pitch now that they're down by 8. They're bringing the catcher in the pitch. The Mets have officially batted around here in this inning. Four runs in the inning, still the bases loaded. Hedges, it's his 11th career pitching appearance. "18 hits for the Mets and 5 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Impressive. This has been a great series for the Mets on offense. All right, here we go. Still waiting for Robert to step into the box here. Mets have scored 7 runs over the last 2 innings. 3 last inning on the Lindor 3-run homer, and now 4 this one with a bunch of walks and singles. Fouled off, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Where's the District Nations? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning. But the Mets put up a 4th spot. We go bottom 8. It's 13-5. But once again, we were in the middle of that inning when Birdwatcher came in. We appreciate that, Birdwatcher, for the redirect. I see District Nations here, Rising Rhinos here. Make sure you guys check out all those streamers as well. Do a great job. Where have these Mets been? Just asking. Right? That's what I want to know, Frank. Curry should be the new pitcher here for the Mets. Well, let's look at some of the other games going on right now. They're in the bottom of the 6th there in Milwaukee. The Brewers are up 5-2 over the Pirates. Toronto up 1-0 over the Cubs in the 6th. Detroit and Seattle getting warmed up. Nats and Phillies tonight at 6 o'clock. That game will start after we're done. It's a marvelous thing to hear, Mr. John. How's Nurse Carla doing? She doing okay? She at work? Do you think it will end 14-5? I have no idea if it's going to end 14-5. It's 13-5 right now. right, here we go. We're going bottom 8. I believe it'll be Curry. Yep. Rocchio will lead it off. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. That's the thing with the Mets now. You're up 8 runs. Just throw strikes. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Robert coming in. He'll make the catch. 1 away. He's like the anti-DeGrom. And a ground ball down to first. Young will flip to Curry. 2 away. That'll bring up Bailey. Yo, James is back. What's up, James? Forgot it was an early game. No worries, buddy. Hopefully you're good. Outside, want to know. The 1-0. And popped up. Lindor coming in on the infield dirt. And a 1-2-3 inning for Curry. We go only 7 pitches as well. He might get the 9th. We are going to the 9th. For the Mets, it'll be Benj, Alvarez, and Semien coming up. Once again, Semien is a triple shy of the cycle. We'll take a look at the score since it's a 5-2 game there in Milwaukee. I think we'll do the Toronto. I think we'll go over to Sinbin when we're done. It's a 1-0 game there. Frank says 89 likes with more on the way. Let's go. Man, can't clear it. Let's go. We are current on the subscriber count on YouTube, 9,538. Kevin says, nah, the Mets don't need to score anymore. They won this. Studman says, Mets are cooking. I'm a happy guy. First pitch, Bench grounds it. Hedges should have started this game. He's retired both batters. Here's Alvarez. It's Austin Hedges. In for a strike. 0-1. It's where the guy asked for insurance runs. And a little chopper to short. Rocchio over to first. 2 away. Hedges has retired all 3 batters he has faced. All right, here we go. Semien, a triple shy of the cycle. Semien hits one out to right. And a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 9. Hedges gets an ovation from the remaining crowd. So let's, on the YouTube side, let's set up the redirects. We'll redirect everybody over to, we will set everybody up over to Sinbin, who's got Toronto and Chicago. I think Sinbin is live. Yes, the first name on the list. So once again, thank you everybody for showing us some support today. Really appreciate it. We are up to 92 likes today. We've gained 7 new subscribers on the YouTube side as well. Next Mets broadcast will be tomorrow night at 6:30. Mets are in Pittsburgh for 3. And Pittsburgh's been struggling as of late. They have a bunch of key injuries over there. Well, once again, shout out to Oriole Birdwatcher for the redirect the last couple streams. Appreciate that. Curry's still on the mound here for the bottom of the 9th. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. And that's drilled towards right. And he's going to have to stop at first. Great play by Benjamin Wright. Carson Benj with the cannon. And a ground ball foul. 0-1 to Adele. I get to punch in now and then to look. Wow, let's go Mets. Frank saying 93 likes. Outside, 1-1. Brett Beatty's in the game to play third. Let's shut them down. The 1-1. And pop foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. And now driven out the center. Robert onto the track. He makes the catch. One away. Runner holds at first. Down low, 1-0. Thank you, Hogan. Appreciate that. 1-0 the count. And ground ball up the middle, base hit. That might score a run, and it will. It's 13-6. Reese Hoskins will be the pinch hitter here. Not sure why you're pinch hitting for Ramirez. Up and in, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Come on, dude. All you got to do is throw strikes. That one grounded down to third, foul, 2-1. I wasn't going to bring this up at all, but it's been bugging me all week. Luke Weaver sounds way too much like Tom Seaver. Not even close. One guy is nicknamed the franchise. Not even close. 2-1 to count. Oh, that one missed. Apparently 3-1. Come on, Blue. Now that we won, now that it's time to go home, now you don't want to throw call strikes. And that one hit out to center. Robert will make the catch. 2 away. The Guardians are down to their final out. Runner goes. They're not going to throw down. Oh, because it's a 7-run game, it's defensive indifference. No stolen base. Outside, 2-0. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Let's go with Charles. Down low, 3-0. Throw strikes, dude. Come on. The 3-0. Down low. Ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. Not sure why you're walking, people. Up high, 1-0. Throw a strike. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And popped up behind the plate. Terren sheds the mask, and the ball game is over. The Mets complete the 3-game sweep in Cleveland. Cleveland fighting for that last American League wildcard spot. And our Mets come in and sweep them. They get a late run. Right? Yeah, 1 run. But the Mets win this one 13-6. Sounds like a Jet football game score. The Jets beat the Browns 13-6. But let's go. What a stream. What a game. What a series. Let's go. Not that this team's going to make a magical run, but just go out, win some games. Be competitive the rest of the way. Nolan McLean gets the win today. His 8th of the year. Yep, eighth win of the year. So once again, for Mets coverage, we'll be back live tomorrow night at 6:30 Eastern Time. Mets and Pirates. We'll be live tonight, just kind of hanging out during the NFL preseason game. So make sure you have notifications turned on for that. On the YouTube side, when we end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Sinbin. Sinbin's got the Blue Jays Cubs game. It's 1-0 Toronto there in the 7th. So tell them PAS sent you over, and we will see everybody else next time. Thanks again, everyone.